the boxes on why we're
Hi,
doing this
Jamie.
online
Hi,
business.
Laurie.
So if you're here and you're looking for something, I can't guarantee this is for you, but for us, it checked all the boxes.
It really did.
And that's all I can do, because we're not here to sell you anything, okay, guys? We're here just to offer you an opportunity to look at, and if it's for you, then I'm excited to share it with you. And if it's not for you, that's okay. It's no big deal to us either way. But it could be something that could change your life. And our goal this year is to change at least 111 people, 1,100. Well,
111.
111
Numbers
families.
are hard. Words are hard.
So that's our goal, and I think it's too low a goal, really. But that's just something that we're really looking to do, and you might be one of them. So I say stick around and check this out for yourself, and see if it is.
Sorry, doing a little tech here.
Yeah. And listen, if you can't stay here for the whole live and you want details, then just put details in the comments, because I get rolling, get talking, and I might miss you, So but click that link in our bio up there and put your best email over there in our website, and it goes through our 5-minute video from our founder and mentor, and she explains it much better.
Man. Hey, Kevin, and
much better than us. So just go over there and check it out. And it goes through everything, and you go to the details and looks at all 4 of our digital products that we have. And that brings me to point number 1.
Oh, sorry. I'm saying what Barnabas said. We're getting snow, freezing rain, sleet, and ice here in Kentucky. We got snow earlier, which is, not super usual for Oklahoma.
But the roads are fine, unfortunately, because I've been off work for a week, so I got to go back to work tomorrow. How many of y'all got to go back to work tomorrow?
Yes, put a Y in the chat if you got to go back to daggum work tomorrow.
And that's the worst. That's the worst thing. Is on Sunday night, you just I got to go back to work.
Can anybody relate with that?
Can anybody relate to that?
I mean, I stay home and work. I do this, but I hate it for him. I hate it when he leaves in the morning. It's terrible.
I'm gone 11 hours a day at my job, and that's one reason we decided to do this business, is because I want my time back. Can anybody relate to that? 1 year ago, about 11 months ago, no, 13 months ago, I got a job.
Numbers again.
I got a job, for the first time in my life, because we've been in business for ourselves for 39 years. And so I'd never had a job from somewhere else before without working for myself. So it has been quite a journey for me.
Has it been a big change for us?
It has.
Because we've always worked together.
Yeah.
So now I'm by myself all day long.
And what the deal was is we found ourselves in a situation where we lost our income we had an Amazon business at the time, about a year ago, and we could see it coming that they changed it, and it was going to go away.
Yeah.
So we had to pivot and find something for, to make money. So I went and got a job, and her job was to find us an online business to get into. Okay. And so that's what led us to us being here tonight and sharing this opportunity with everyone on here. Right. And it checked all the boxes for us. And if you're here and you're new to being with us, and you're pessimistic looking at all this stuff online and don't know us from Adam, I get it. Yeah. I was the worst.
Well, Carl and Lori.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all caught that at the beginning. I know a lot of people are rolling through.
Yeah, welcome.
I
appreciate you guys taking your time to be with us, and I know your time's valuable, and
this is worth your time.
Yeah, it is. I guarantee it'll be.
It was worth ours.
It was ours, yes, sir. It sure was. And we have, like I said, we have 4 online digital products.
Hi, Sandy.
And like I said, that check box number 1 for me is digital products.
Yes.
And you might say, well, what's a digital product? Well, coming from Amazon business, well, I understood what online could do for us. It gave us an unlimited supply of customers. Oh, wait a minute.
24/7.
That's another check on the whole box list that I talked about, is having an unlimited number of a possibility of customers, because there's 1 billion people scrolling on social media every day.
Every day. 5 billion.
5 billion. Yeah, 5 with a B, billion. So, you think, well, this is saturated, well, I power to you if you can saturate 5 billion viewers every day on social media. It just never ends. And 54% of all American workers are looking for a sideline hustle online.
And we went and found that ourselves on Google from Market Watch. So a really reputable news source.
And there again, it checked another one of my boxes, because that was one thing I was looking for, is something that was sustainable that we could get involved with.
And that people were actually looking for.
Yeah, I didn't want something that was going to be a flash in the pan. We spend our time building, and
we've done that before.
I mean, how many of you guys have ever done that before?
Yeah.
You know, the job didn't last. It has no staying power.
Right.
And being in 8 different businesses in our lifetime, that was a big box for me.
Yeah, because we had done it before. We had gotten into businesses that were declining.
Right.
We didn't do our market research really well.
Yeah.
And or things happened in the world for our filter business. You know, things just changed.
Yeah. So it was one of those deals where, you know, it was a big box for us to check, because, like I said, we've been down the road on declining business. We had a print magazine for a while.
Oh, yeah.
It was very good business, and we sold it and you know, got all of our money back, and it paid us while we were doing it. But we saw the handwriting on the wall that print magazines, you know, like newspapers and things like that, you know, they are declining. A lot of them is out of business today. So, you know, that's one box you should always check for is, you know, where's it at in the business cycle?
Right.
And that was a big box for me to check.
And Crazy Cat has a question. What was the filter business? So we had a manufacturing company for 20 years, and we manufactured air filters.
Yeah, and we did private branding for like Baldwin, Wix, Napa, all kinds of different filter companies. And what we would do is we manufacture filters for them and private brand them for them. So we sent out truckloads and truckloads of filters to those the big name people. So sometimes you don't know where your products are coming from. I just put their label on it and we shipped it to them.
So we understood the Amazon model, and now this model, master resale rights, we understand it well.
Right.
But because it's digital, it took us a little while to understand it. And hi Barnabas, you used to be Miss Jellyfish. Great to have you.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you for letting me know your name.
Yeah, welcome back.
It's not Crazy Cat, it's Crazy K. Oh,
Crazy K.
Sorry about that.
Sorry
for
no
Crazy
offense.
K.
We're blind. We're old. You know?
My goodness, yes.
59 and 60 here.
Yes.
So.
And the other day we had a really nice filter on that gave Carl beautiful eyelashes, and neither of us could tell.
Everybody kept telling us, man, those are really nice filters, you know.
We thought they were paying us a compliment.
Thank you, you know. And really, they were just making fun of us.
They were making fun.
So
we're old.
We're old, and, you know, that just proves the point that anybody can do this business. Wait a minute. That's another box checked, because we're not tech savvy, okay?
No.
We didn't have a following. We didn't have a following. I'd never been on TikTok in my life, okay? I didn't do social media at all. So this is, you know, it's tech friendly, very easy to do. It's step by step, paint by numbers. So that check my boxes, okay?
Yes. And Crazy K, he is about to get to that.
Yes.
She wants to know, how much is product? He can't see it.
Oh, yeah, see, I told
Again,
you.
we can't. I have to get this close.
The phone is a little bitty. So anyway, we have 4 digital products, okay? And what you do is you buy this program, and it comes with 4 digital products, okay? And they're prepackaged, and they're high demand products that teaches people how to get involved in their own business, okay? And it took me a long time to figure this out. So in fact, me and my son was sitting there on the couch, and Lori's trying to explain this to me. I'm just like, I don't understand.
I think it was because I didn't do a very good job of explaining it.
But here's it in a nutshell, okay?
Yes.
4 digital products. Okay, they got a $900 product, a $600 product, a $300 product, and a $100 product.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just
have these 4 products.
Screenshot that.
Oh yeah, you can screenshot.
Go ahead. It's really simple.
You buy one of those products.
Okay.
Okay.
For us, I bought the $900 product. You might say, well, yeah, of course you did. Well, yeah. I mean, I bought the $900 product because with buying that, I got the master resale rights of all 4 products.
Right.
You don't have to do it that way. You can buy the $100 product, and then you can turn around and resell that $100 product. Or you can buy the $300 product and you resell the $300 and the $100. And the $600, you get all 3 of them. The $900, you get all 4 of them. So that's real quick in a nutshell. And
that's why the picture looks like stairs.
Right.
Yeah. Because this is a foundational product.
Yeah.
And then it builds as you go up. You get more and more education as you go up. So that's why it looks like stairs. Great question, by the way. Great question.
So what are these products? Well, they're educational products. and they are prepackaged to a degree. They're programs actually. Because how many of you guys ever bought an online course? We have.
We have too many of them.
Too many of them. We definitely have. We wasted a lot of money on those things, and I get that. And what sets ours apart is ours is ongoing, continually changing and evolving. Because how many of you guys know that the internet and everything online is constantly changing, and in 3 years' time, whatever it is that you bought that was a prepackaged program or prepackaged, course is obsolete. Well, what sets this one apart, wait a minute, that's another one of the boxes you should check, okay, is that it's constantly evolving and keeping up with what's going on. Now, I have proof of this. Okay, here's the proof. Everybody's heard that, TikTok may go away and, all this kind of stuff, all this stuff in the, the news about it. Well, our founder and everybody in our community that's involved in this business and this program are already teaching us how to go to other platforms so that we can continue to build our business. So it's a constantly evolving. I guarantee you in 2 years, this business will look completely different because it's constantly evolving.
And so Crazy K has a comment.
Okay.
Let's see. She says, this is a pyramid scheme. I know you read my comment, pyramid scheme. Yes, we just read your comment. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
we thought the same thing.
I thought the same thing,
yeah.
But here's the deal. You got 100% resale rights of this program. Okay. So that means I don't pay anybody a commission. It's 100% profit for me.
Right.
Okay. And if you resell the same product, you get 100% profit on the same product. Okay. You have the same resale rights that I have. You understand? So there's no commissions paid. No. There's no upline. There's no downline.
I think that's more how a pyramid scheme works, is upline, downline. Right?
Yeah. I mean, where, you're building on somebody else's shoulders and you got to pay somebody else lower than you and they make money on it.
You're trying to get people in.
Right.
But we just have products to sell.
That's it.
So that's why it is different.
I'm not trying to get anybody in my business. We're 100% owners in our own business. Just as if you bought this program, you would be 100% owners of your own business.
So it's not like an MLM. Okay. Like where an MLM, they're trying to, you have to pay. You have to pay people underneath you.
Yeah, there's levels and all this stuff.
Yeah.
There's it's not here. Okay.
Right.
So, I mean, I get you. I was just like you. I was a complete pessimist. So I was very excited about checking that box that this is not an MLM. This is not a pyramid.
We have been in an
I was
MLM.
I was very happy about that.
Yeah.
So good question. Very good question. So
we get that question quite a bit. Yeah.
And so that was another one of the boxes checked. Yes. And the other thing is another box that I had to check was, is this going to, is this product that we have in high demand? Because, if you have a product and nobody wants it, then it's very difficult to sell. Being in manufacturing, you had to have good quality products, which we had. Everything we've ever done, we tried to have good quality products because we knew that if you didn't have a good quality product, you're not going to sell it to anybody. So this has a high demand product because, like I said, 54% of all American workers are looking for a way online to make money.
Exactly.
And we have those products that teaches them how to do that. Well, that's pretty incredible when you think about it. So, boom, it checked another box for me. So what other boxes did it check? Well, the other boxes that it checked is time. Like I said, I go to work every day. I'm gone from home 11 hours a day, and I wanted out of that. And so we wanted an online business that gave us some time freedom, because I don't want to work 11 hours a day. I want to work more like a couple hours a day. And that's what this business affords us to do. Okay. So time freedom, it checked a box for me.
Yes.
So if that interests you, then great. Then you're in the right place. For us, it was a big one because, we don't want to work the rest of our lives until we're 90, working at a job that we're underpaid. And, I got a job for the first time, like I said, 13 months ago. And I love what I do.
First time in 39 years.
I love to work, actually.
He does. What's wrong with it?
I know.
Likes to work.
But, the problem is, I've never worked for so little. you know, and it's not that I am upset with my company that pays me to do what I do. I purchase for a supply company. So
you like the people you work with.
and it's a really, you know, it's not a hard job for me to do. You know, but it's hard to find a 60-year-old guy, you know, it's hard to find a good job that's going to pay you, you know, what you're worth, what you're used to making.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why there's so many Walmart greeters that are old.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying,
Right.
you know, I would like to be paid for my time that we do spend. I'd like to be paid well for it. Boom, it checked another box for me because it does that. So every time we sell a $900 product, a program to somebody and sold them that opportunity, it's 100% profit for us. So that's incredible to me. How many of that would change your lives if you could sell one of those every week?
Yeah.
You know, that would change our life. That's why we got involved in this business.
Yes.
So if that speaks to you, then great. If not, then that's fine. Go ahead. You know, you can click off now and go on somewhere else. It's fine. But for us, it spoke to me, and that's why we chose to do this business. So jump up there, hit that link in our bio, and put your best email in there, and it gives you all the information. Okay, it goes through detailed of each one of our products that we have and tells you exactly what you're going to get in each program. And you know, there's nothing to hide here. Okay, I'm completely transparent. All right, it's all cut and dry. And that's another thing that was difficult for me to get my mind around. It's like, okay, what are they hiding from me? What are they not telling me? Because it almost sounded too good to be true when I could spend less than $1,000 or $1,000 and be in business for myself and have the opportunity to make a six-figure income.
Right.
That doesn't seem possible to me, because we were so used to having our own business and being in debt for hundreds of thousands of dollars to do that. I couldn't believe it was real.
Exactly.
And, you know, and here's the other thing. People go to school, they go to college for, you know, universities for 4 or 5 years and spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars to get an education in hopes that somebody will hire them so they can make a six-figure income. So it was a difficult thing for me to get my arms around. But I do know this, being in business in 8 different businesses in our life, there is no cap when you own your own business. There is no cap. I don't care what business it is. I don't care if you're mowing grass.
Yeah.
You know, if you get enough grass mowing customers and build enough organization, you can make $1 million mowing grass. It doesn't matter. My dad always taught me, you know, I grew up in a family of entrepreneurs, and, you know, I grew up in a family manufacturing business. So I know that he told me, he said, there is no such thing as a bad business. He said, but there's a whole bunch that are better than others.
Yes.
And he is really right. Some are a lot better than others, but they're all good. And the question is if you're going to work at it and you're going to become an expert at it and build it.
And is your reason big enough?
Yeah, is your reason big enough to get out of bed?
And our reason is big enough because we want to get him out. We want to get our time back.
Yeah.
We had a great dream builder this last week, being down in Galveston for a week, getting to spend the week together like we always have our whole life until Carl had to go get the job last year.
Yeah. So
it was a great dream builder, great reminder for us.
Yeah.
That is our reason we want to get our time back. Anybody else want to get your time back?
Yeah.
Working hours, long hours, wearing your body out, and not enough time for your family. I mean, even now, as soon as he gets home from work, he's tired.
I'm tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's okay because, you know, I don't like trading hours for dollars. I really don't. And there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
It's a noble thing to do. But if you could duplicate that and, you know, leverage your time, would that interest you? Well, when you own your own business and you you can leverage your time and your money and your efforts because, you know, you build a crew, you build an organization or whatever. Well, and here it's the same thing. You know, you have these automated programs that we get involved with, and everything is done for you. 90% of the tech is done for you, right. And it's working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Because we are not techie people.
No, and so I wanted to leverage that time. So our business is going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we're not having to man it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We work a couple hours a day doing this, and you know. The emails, you get involved. You go to our website, you put your email in there, and your website would look exactly like that. Mm-hmm. You just plug it in there. It's a $29 one-time fee. for your website, and you put your personal information in there, and you get the sales funnel, and you get all the automated emails that, it follows up with everybody. Because we had to follow up with everybody that's interested in this business.
I'd be in here full time.
It would be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so all that's automated.
Yes.
So if that interests you, if automations interest you, then you need to check it out. Wait a minute. I just checked another box. Yeah. See, all these boxes that I'm checking, being in business all my life, I had a lot of boxes, okay? Because you learn a few things after you've been around for a while.
What you do want and what you don't.
That's right.
Both.
So one thing we learned is we wanted those automations. That's one thing that Amazon taught us is automations, because they had all the customers. All we had to do is send the product in, and they had all the customers, so we didn't have to chase down all those customers and ship them the product. They did all that. So that was a great thing. So we were used to those automations, and we saw the power of what online would do through all that. And so we learned this, like, we want a piece of that pie. So, whenever they raised their fees and we could no longer be profitable doing that business, well, we knew we wanted another one like that.
Right.
So boom, it checked another box for us because we learned that. So I guess to put it all together is, it just checked all the boxes for us. The only thing is, well, will it work for me? Yeah. Well, we didn't know that. So we have evaluated hundreds and hundreds of businesses in our life, because like I said, we've always bought and sold businesses, so we know. And here's what we always did. We've learned to look at all the upside. I can sit here and tell you the upside. You can make, millions of dollars doing this.
But because we've seen it.
Because we've seen
our founder.
And we're doing it. We're making money doing this, and we're making sales, and it's great. I could tell you all day about that. But here's what I had to do, is I had to look at the downside. I had to look at, okay, in every business I've ever evaluated, being an entrepreneur, you want to say, well, I think I could do this. I think I could do that. But you have to look at the downside. What if everything went wrong, and what's my break even on this? Can we survive at that level? And so I would always look at the best and look at the worst. And so that's what we did with this business. We looked at the best, and we said, we thought what we could do with it. We listened to everything and watched everything, and we looked at the testimonials and all the people that that we knew and trusted. Our old Amazon coach is the one who told us about it, and she replaced her Amazon income in 3 months. Yeah. And so her business was much bigger than ours. So I knew that it work.
There was money here.
There was money here to be made. So
real opportunity. Yes.
I had to look at, well, what's our downside? Well, the downside is, if I invest this $1,000 and we spend some time doing it, that's it. And I got news for you. My cell phone costs more than $1,000. Yeah. So, or that condo we just rented this past week down in Galveston cost us more than that. So the downside was really an insignificant amount from what we were used to
compared to the upside. Yeah.
Compared to the upside and compared to what we were used to investing, there is no overhead and there's no ongoing fees. No wait a minute. That's another box.
That was a big box for me.
That was a huge box for us. Because that's what sunk our Amazon business was. They kept raising their fees and charging us more and more and more to be on their platform to where there was no profit left. So those ongoing fees were huge for me. There again, sometimes experience will teach you a few things. And so it was a big box, a huge box for us. So there is no ongoing fees. In the 5 months we've been in this business, once we bought the $900 product, and which came with all 4 of them, and then paid our one-time $29 website fee, and we registered our domain name
with GoDaddy.
With GoDaddy, I mean, we're into it for $1,000, under $1,000, and nobody has sent me a bill since.
No one has said you owe this monthly fee. There isn't.
There's no platform fee, or there's nothing. This is your business. You can be as big or as small as you want to be. And that's what sets us apart from a pyramid scheme or a multi-level or a lot of the many other online businesses out there. They're good. I'm not talking any of them down. I'm just saying that almost for us, those monthly fees, the platform fees, their training fees, their on and on and on and on. I didn't want
upgrade,
that.
Upgrade. Yeah.
There was no upgrades. Nobody's come to me and says, well, if you really want to do this, it's going to cost you another, $2,500 or whatever. Nobody has done that. Okay. So that was a big box for me. So, like I said, it checked all of our boxes. Whether it checks all your boxes, I don't know. But you owe it to yourself to at least go over there, click the link in our bio, put your best email in there, and check it out for yourself. That's what we did. Okay. We looked at it for 3 months before we actually pulled the trigger because we're
so dumb.
I just couldn't get my head around it. So I get it. If you're a pessimist, I get it.
We really missed out on 3 months of income.
We did.
So,
the choice is yours to go there and check it out. And like I said, it doesn't cost anything to check it out. Yeah, you put your email in there, and if you say this is not for me, and you opt out of our email list, you're not going to get any more emails from us.
No harm, no foul.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay. I'm not going to sell your information. I'm not smart enough to figure all that out anyway. So there you go. I'm here to build, help other people build a business. That's what I'm here for. So I just encourage you to check it out for yourself.
And the best way to do that is hop up there, hit that follow button, and then go over to the link in our bio, put in your best email, and also check your spam folder because we have been told that it was in spam. It took them a little bit of time to find it. Yeah. So check your spam folder as well.
Yeah. Just check it all out. You'll get our founder and our mentor is going to give you a 5-minute video that's probably going to answer 90% of your questions. And then you go on down into our website there. And you just follow the links down there. Look at look through all the programs in detail. It goes all the way down there to the page where you can put your credit card in there and you can buy any program you want. Okay.
And it shows these 4 products
in detail.
And it shows there is a installment plan for each one. Yeah. So whichever one works best for your dreams, your goals, then that's the one you'd get into or purchase, and then you can make installments. So it makes it a really low barrier of I don't know what you call it, a pain barrier entry. There we go.
Low. So it is a basic business. It really is. It's not complicated.
Yeah, it's not complicated.
I think one of the other big boxes that it checked for me is I don't like startups because we've done them, in other businesses. One of the big check boxes that I had to look at was if we're going to do a startup, how long is it going to take us to be up and running? Okay, is that a legitimate question? It was for me.
Yeah.
If it is, put a yes in there or a Y in there if that would concern you. Am I going to have to train for 10 months before I ever have an opportunity to make a sale, or whatever? If that was a big barrier for you, then put a Y in there, because for me it was a big one.
It's a big question for us.
And the thing is in less than a week, we were up and running and had everything connected up, because it was a step-by-step paint by number kind of thing, like what Carl needs to get going in business.
I did it.
She did.
I did.
So anyway, you can be up and going and just, in a matter of a couple of days, you can have this online business up and running and making sales. Okay. Yes. In fact, that's one of the first things that you'll learn is one of the first trainings is, a 7-day sprint to have everything up and running and actually get all your money back. One sale and you got all your money back. Yes. You're in the black. Oh, wait a minute. That checked into the box. Because I don't have to go into debt to be in business. So that was another big barrier for us. In fact, before we bought this business,
at 59 and 60,
it was a big deal.
Yeah.
We're fixing to buy another online business before we got involved with this business and start this business. And it was hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the night before he was going to close the deal, I told Laura, I said, I just don't feel good about it.
Yeah, we couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. So we had to tell them we're not going to do it. And so that's when she called her old Amazon coach and said, hey, how's that little deal you're working on? She said, well, funny you should ask. I've replaced my Amazon income with it. And I'm just like, what? Because I mean, we knew her, we knew her for 5 years.
She'd been our coach for 5 years. Yeah.
So when she told us that, I'm just like, okay.
This is a real deal.
This is a real deal, and people are making money.
Real opportunity.
And if I can just be half as good as that, then I'd be happy, and because my goal is for us to be able to travel and have the time.
Get our time back. Yes.
You only have a limited amount of days in your life, and how long are you going to feel good to go travel and do those things?
And my mom retired. She retired at probably, maybe 10 years before my dad. Mm-hmm. And then by the time my dad retired, she was not well anymore, and they did not get to do
Yeah.
any of the things that they wanted to do.
Right.
And then she said to us, she said, you guys don't wait.
Don't wait.
You need to go now while you feel good. Make those decisions and do something about it now.
Right.
Don't wait. And so that's what we try. That's how we try to live.
We do. And whether you do this business or not, I challenge you to do that.
Yes.
Go for, if you want to get involved in another business or get a different job,
write a book,
do it,
start a different career.
I say go for it, because life's ticking by.
Yes.
Whether or not you do this business or not, doesn't matter.
Go see your grandkids.
Go
spend time with family.
Do what you got to do
Yes.
to get where you want to go, and don't put it off, because it's never going to be a good time for you.
It's true.
Especially in business for us.
Yeah.
It's, sometimes opportunities come and it's like, well, I'd do it if we had this and if we had that, and then if we could do this and do that.
If all the lights were green.
If all the lights were green, between here and California, from here, that's 2,500 miles. I would do it. Well, they're never going to be all green. Okay, so you just got to go for it, whatever it is. Like I said, whether there's this business or some other business, I challenge you to go for it. All right.
Yes.
So. What else we got? Oh, I think Lori should kind of explain maybe the 2-hour workday, kind of what that looks like. Okay?
Right. Well, I don't even think we've mentioned that. So this doesn't take your whole day.
Right.
Like we said, he's gone 11 hours a day. So this is my job here, and it takes me a couple of hours a day. And I hop on here and I create 3 videos. One's about 2 minutes long, one's about a minute long, and one is 7 to 15 seconds long. I edit them and I put them on here to advertise our business, to market our business. And what we're learning is how to do that. And that's what these 4 programs teach you, is how to market your business, how to market online. So that's the first thing I do. And I try to have those done before the next morning, so I'm not stressing in the morning and just throw something up there. I really do think about it, and we put something together that we have been taught step by step how to do in this program. And then I train. I while I'm getting ready, for some of it is pre-recorded. So I'll be listening to that while I'm getting ready, while I'm cooking dinner, while I'm doing things throughout my day. I'm listening, I'm learning while I'm doing other things. It fits into the pockets of my day. And also we have live trainings. So I can get on there and I can raise my hand and say, hey, I'm stuck, help me. And it's awesome, because somebody is there to help me. And it's like a living, breathing class. It's not like a course, like Carl mentioned, that's just stagnant, because there's someone there to help us. There's 47,000 people in our community. Yeah. I'll hop on there. I'll put my question in the chat bar. And if there doesn't happen to be a live class that day, and somebody will answer my question. It's a very supportive community. We help one another, and it's not competition.
No,
we're not all after the same people, because we're being taught how to relate to people that have the same or a similar story to us. We just share our lives on our marketing pieces and on live, like we're doing right now. That's the other thing we do every day, is we go live, and it's called attraction marketing. You're attracting your perfect customer. You're not chasing them. You're not DMing them. You're not calling them on the phone like we did in MLM.
We never hear no, because we're not asking for your sale. It's either for you or it's not. Exactly. I mean, that's your choice. It's no, it doesn't affect us either way. It really doesn't, because we're just looking for the people that are looking. And if that appeals to you, then you're going to do it no matter what. So you're not going to do it no matter what. Go ahead.
The other thing I do during my day is answer questions. So I just want to make sure I put that in there. That was the other thing I did. I answer questions on my emails or underneath my videos, YouTube, all the other platforms that I'm on. I'll just answer the questions. That takes about 15 minutes. I interact with other people who are doing the same thing I am to support one another. The algorithms like that. So we try to keep up with that and interact and support other people that are doing the same thing as we are. And that's all something we're taught in the program. So
that's really
those are the things that I do during my 2-hour workday.
That's the how-to, people.
Yeah.
I know you're thinking, oh, that doesn't sound too hard. Well, it's really not.
It's not hard.
This is not a complicated business. All right. It's really pretty simple. It comes with 4 prepackaged in-demand products. So that's pretty cool. And one other factor that I needed to answer in my box was how sustainable is it? I touched on this a little bit, but my problem was it's like, well, this might be really good for a year or two. Then what? Well, the thing is what we've shared with you tonight so far is really just the tip of the iceberg. The 4 prepackaged products it comes with. You're learning a skill through the legacy program is teaching you how to market online. Okay, that's what this course is. That's what this program's all about. So let's say you're an expert at playing the piano, and you would love to make money, playing the piano, but you don't.
There's not enough students in the world.
There's not enough students
that you can get to,
or you have a family and you can't tour online, or you can't tour
the world.
Can't tour the world, whatever. So how do you get that online? Well, if you developed a course on how to play the piano and teach people to play the piano, and you could digitize that program and package it and sell it online, this teaches you how to market that product. Right. So there's many people that's involved in this business that they don't just sell these 4 products. They have their own products that they also market and sell through this system, because that's how they've learned to do it. Okay.
So it's more than just those 4 income streams as you develop your own, or if you're coming to us with your own product.
Let's say you're a carpenter and you're really good at carpentry. You could put together a class or a prepackaged online product that teaches someone how to do it specifically, and there are people out there looking to do that, and they can learn from you, and you can sell it for $29.95 or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. You see it all the time. So it's kind of like buying a digital book online. You can create as many products as you want. And there's people out there. There's a huge demand for it. I mean, this is going to be $1 trillion business before, I don't know, I think it's 2030 is what they estimate it to be, this digital marketing business, because obviously this is where people go to get information, and this is where they're going to get products.
This is where the eyeballs are. This is where the sales happen.
This is where everything happens, digitally and otherwise. But we happen to be talking about digital products because we like the idea of having 100% profit, every time we make a sale. And that's what a digital product is 100% profit. If you own it, which in this business you do, you have master resale rights. As soon as you buy this product, it's yours.
The Legacy Builders program is yours.
It's yours. Yes. Okay. So you don't have to pay anybody a commission. It's not affiliate marketing. It's none of that. Okay. It's your product. And the more products that you can come up with and digitize and package and put together, this teaches you how to market them online. So you can have, not just these 4 income streams. You could have 100, as many as you can create. You could buy somebody else's product and package it and market it for them, or buy a master resale rights and resell it.
There's a lot of business owners that were previous business owners, but when they came here to learn how to do social media marketing for their product that they already have.
Because they realize, how many brick and mortars are going out of business?
Oh gosh.
They're everywhere. Stores are empty because everything is being sold online. So, at 59 to 60, I couldn't figure out how to get my piece of the pie. Okay.
On our own, we couldn't.
We
tried.
I didn't know. I didn't understand how to do that. And then there's no way I could get from A to B.
We couldn't get enough training to figure it out. Yeah. For us non-techie.
Right. Or somebody
now.
They wanted so much money for it that, it wasn't worth it. They're just taking advantage of us. So we've had a little of that. So this is your business. You can be as big or as little as you want, like I said before. So just check it out. And if it's for you, then, go for it. And we'll be here to help you all the way, So it's great. What's funny is that's another thing about that checked another box for me was the training. And, the step-by-step process is a huge box for us because being old and, technology, I don't know.
Not savvy.
We're just not tech savvy at all. No. I do good to answer emails, so it's true. So, it's step-by-step training, and it's ongoing all the time. And that was a huge box for me because it teaches you everything you want to know and then some. And then if you have questions, there's somebody there to answer them for you.
Yes.
Well, that's a huge, huge thing. Just like Lori was saying earlier about that. What else you got, babe?
Master resale rights. Did you kind of touch on that? I was watching the questions.
Yeah, we talked about master resale rights because once you buy this program, they're yours. Master resale rights. You don't have to pay a commission. There's no ongoing fees. There's nobody that you have to, going to send you a bill say, hey, you owe me 20% for selling that. And
Right.
There's none of that. You have master resale rights as soon as you buy this program.
Purchase it, you own it. Right. Now you can resell it.
So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And you don't have to do anything to it. Oh, wait a minute. That's another box.
Yeah.
You don't have to tweak it. You don't have to change it. You don't have to, put your logo on it. You don't have to do this or do that. It's ready to go. You sell one and whoop, another one pops up there ready to sell. Okay.
And the reason that was important to us is because we needed income right away. So eventually we do want to create our own products.
We do. Yeah.
Yes. But right now, because we are trying to get him out of his job,
right.
I wanted to have those products that I could already sell and start making income right away, not something that I was going to have to create. So that was a big plus for us.
Yeah. And the other thing, another box I had to check was, I don't have a following, I've never been on social media, like I said before. And so they had to prove it to me that, it would work for somebody that didn't have a following. Yeah. It works for somebody that has 15 million followers on TikTok and whatever else platform there is out there. But there was just tons. Most people come into this business without followers.
With no followers.
Without any background in marketing,
social media
marketing or technology marketing and all that. Most of them had no experience. So that checked another big box for me. So like I said, it just checked all my boxes. And that's what I told you we were going to talk about is online business that checked all my boxes. So, maybe you have your own boxes. Well, I challenge you, put it to the test and, check your boxes.
And if you have questions, pop them in the chat.
Absolutely.
We'll answer them as we're going here. Let's see. There was something I just thought of. I'm going to have to think on it.
Okay. Well, if you have questions or you want details, like I said, I can sit here and get in the weeds on all this stuff and start talking about each little product in detail, but I'm not going to bore you with that because it's all written down. It's all over there in our website. And all you got to do is go over there, hit that link in our bio, put your email in there, and you can go into our website. You can check it all out for yourself and watch that 5-minute video from our founder and mentor. And she explains much better than what we can do it. And then you can go on down in there and go through each product and look at, what's included in each one. And you can get a feel for how this works. And like I said, whenever you do that, remember, that's the exact same website you're going to get whenever you pay that $29 and you buy a product. That's the same one you're going to get. You just plug your personal information into those little slots and it's yours. And nobody's going to come and say, well, somebody else owns it. It's yours. Okay. And how many of you ever built a website, for a business before?
I did. It was terrible. It looked awful.
Or had it done. It costs, to do it right, it can cost you quite a bit of money.
I think $1,500 was the least we had ever paid for any of our businesses for a website.
And it's according to how many bells and whistles you get. I get all that. I'm not going to get down the weeds with you. I'm just telling you, for $29, it's a great converting website. And the other thing is it has automated emails that's sent to people that are interested. Tells them on the next sales seminar and the web seminar. What do you call that? When they're doing
I'm not sure what you're talking
about. A webinar.
Oh, the sales webinar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So no, I send those out.
Okay.
Yeah. I send those through our automated system. Yes, it sends it to everybody. One email sends it to everybody. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure what you're talking about.
It's an automated system is my point. Okay. So if we had to do that, we'd be sitting there all day. Oh
gosh. If I had to, send an email to all those people in our sales funnel that we have now, we get a free sales funnel with this business.
Right.
So that is a huge plus. It walks them all the way through the process, all the way to the payment. And it flows straight into the to your PayPal or into your Stripe, whatever account you set up.
Yours.
And no one has access to that.
It's yours.
You're the only person who has access to that. So your money is completely protected and goes straight through PayPal.
It has nothing to do with me or anybody else. Like I said,
that's a question we've had before.
It's your business. It's your business. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's another box checked. Nobody's looking over your shoulder. You don't have to pay a franchise fee. You don't have, it's yours, and you set it up the way you want to set it up. It walks you through it step by step by step. So it's almost like buying a business in a box. I mean, kind of. And you pay a one-time fee and it's yours, and you get to do, you can grow it as big as you want. So if that appeals to you, if that checks some of your boxes, if that, appeals to you to get your time back or to create an income for your family, then by all means, check it out.
And I think another thing that we usually, somebody will usually ask for on here, I don't think anybody's asked that tonight, but is that we have faceless, which is, so you don't have to show your face on camera. If that's not something you're comfortable with, it's not something you have to do. We have training on how to do it without showing your face and to become really skilled at writing those marketing messages over a video or over still images. Because especially on some platforms, those are extremely popular and do really, really well.
They do.
On certain platforms. So that is definitely a skill that you can learn here as well. And another one of our free things that we that with this business you get for free, one of our bonuses is a Canva course. And that is very valuable to know too. When you start mastering Canva, you can do all kinds of things that are in very high demand that are also part of digital marketing. So it's not just, it's not a one layer course. I mean, it's not a one layer skill. There's so many layers to the skills that we are learning here that are super valuable in today's digital economy.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that in, that you can do it without showing your face. We just like to.
Actually, I do not.
No, he's only been live maybe 6 times.
Yeah, I mean, this is really new for me. I mean,
and I don't get to talk anymore.
Well, it's just because I'm really passionate about this business, because I just think that if everybody only really knew, I think there would be, hundreds of thousands of people that would be really interested in this thing if they really understood what we had here.
Right.
It's really powerful. But, for me, I mean, this is how bad it is for me. In our manufacturing business, we had 30 employees, and I would write a whole list of things for my plant manager to talk about in the meeting, and then he'd have to do the meeting. That's how bad I hated getting in front of people. Okay, I just didn't like it. I dropped speech 3 times in college,
and I love it,
and I hated it because I just I don't know, it just made me nervous. But what for me, this going one-on-one, live like this
feels one-on-one.
This feels one-on-one, and I'll talk all day about business and things with somebody. To me, we're just sitting at the kitchen table, having a conversation, and that's really easy for me. So that for me, that's what this is like. If I had an audience and I could see everybody, and there was 100,000 people out there, it'd freak me out. I promise you. So
you wouldn't like it at all.
I wouldn't like it at all. Now she loves that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But for me, it would be very difficult. So I'm not nervous. I mean, what you see here is what you get.
This is us.
This is who we are. Yeah. We've been married for 39 years, and we've had a lot of fun together.
Yes, we do. Go watch some of our videos. Yeah,
you'll see.
There's some plain goofiness going on over there.
We have a lot of fun.
We do. We have a ball. Hop up there, hit that follow button, and you'll be introduced to us in a whole new way.
Yeah, I've been pretty serious tonight, but but sometimes in comparison, most of the time we're laughing and cutting up and being silly, But I want you to know, it's just like I said, I'm just really passionate about it. And I just want you to have the facts so that you can check it out for yourself. I really
want you to make a solid decision, because knowledge really is power. I know that's probably a overused term, but it really is. Yeah. You don't know what you don't know. So you have to educate yourself. If you want something different in your life, you're going to have to make a change. Yep. If there's not enough income coming in, there is a way.
There is a way.
There is a way, and it's simple, and it doesn't cost a ton to get into. We have payment programs under $100. You can get started right away. And it's not where this was another question I had was, if we did the payment plan, are they just going to dribble it out to you? You know, where you get one module and 2 modules. You get the
whole ball.
It all opens up to you. Whatever product you purchase, that gets opened up to you. So you can be in business within a couple of days.
Really, money is not the barrier.
Right.
The real barrier is, do you believe it'll work for you?
Absolutely.
And the only way you can do that is check it out for yourself. Yes. Okay. So, and if you have questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Right. But I'm not here to talk you into it for real. It's like, the person that was in here, saying, "Oh, it's a scam," whatever. That's fine. I don't care.
It's not for him.
It's not for him.
Whoever that was.
It doesn't affect my income at all. So it's fine. And our whole life has been that way.
We've been a little unconventional our whole life.
We have. Every business we've gotten into, they just thought we were crazy.
Yes.
So it's nothing new.
Right.
But the thing is people don't control your income. You do.
Exactly.
Okay? You're in control. And if you want to be in control of your own destiny and your own income and your own business and your own life, then by all means get involved in your own business, whether it's this or something else.
Start with the choice. Yeah.
Do it. It's great. It's been a ride of 39 years that I wouldn't trade for anything.
It's afforded us quite a lifestyle.
It has. We've been really well blessed. We really have. It's been a great ride. Been fun.
Yes.
And it's just beginning. It's not over.
Exactly. We're just getting to the fun part.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we really are.
Yeah. So we're excited. Any other questions anybody got for us? Okay.
I don't see any.
Don't see any. Well, I wish you guys the best. I hope you have a good night. And like I said, I invite you to go over there and follow us and, put your best email in there and check it out for yourself.
And we will be back tomorrow night. But we haven't set a time yet, but
probably, I imagine probably 6:30.
6:37, somewhere along in there.
Probably about
we'll put out a video before to let you know.
And we're going to try to go live every night from here on out and try to do it every day at a consistent time for people, to tune in and check us out.
And you guys who just hopped in, we'll be here tomorrow night. For now, you can just hop up there, hit that follow button, go over to the LINK in our bio and put in your best email. You'll get all the information what we've been talking about and find out more if you're looking for a way to be in your own business.
Right.
This is it's been a really fun one. You'll see us having a lot of fun on our videos over on our page there.
Or you can go on YouTube and it'll be on there.
About that.
Yeah, it'll be on. This is going to be recorded and put on YouTube too. Right. So you guys can check it out over there at any time. So anyway, feel free to contact us and go over there and check it out for yourself.
We appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic night.
You guys have a great night. Thanks for your time.